Kamala Harris, who is poised to break another barrier. Kenny?
Ken, when all the votes are counted, Kamala Harris could become the first woman to reach that office of Vice President of the United States. Her ties to the Bay Area abound. Many of her supporters are celebrating her historic and meteoric rise, but she also has her fair share of critics.
You know, this is our country, and we love our country.
This is a monumental moment for former colleagues and staunch supporters of Kamala Harris.
To have someone like her, of her intelligence and depth and her background in the White House, it's a good day for America.
Harris spent part of her childhood in the Berkeley Flats. She became the first woman, first black, and first South Asian when elected as San Francisco's district attorney in 2003.
She did play a huge role in regards to, my confidence to run for office.
Bruce Kane has followed Harris's career for decades and is a distinguished professor of political science at Stanford University.
How would you characterize where she stands politically on that spectrum?
On the San Francisco spectrum, she's more to the right, but San Francisco politics is the politics of left and lefter. So she is not lefter, but she's definitely left. And she's to the left of Biden.
Santa Clara County District Attorney Jeff Rosen began working closely with Harris when she became California Attorney General in 2011.
She had said to me, one of the things that's important when you have a job like Attorney General or DA is to figure out your top 3 or 4 priorities and focus on that.
Harmeet Dillon serves as California's RNC committee woman and says she supported Harris when she first became DA in San Francisco.
She has 0 accomplishments in her career on behalf of people of color. I can tell you, as an Indian American who's very active in the Indian American legal community, she has never been active in that community other than asking for money.
Kenny, I'm wondering, what did Kane, the political science professor at Stanford, say about some of Kamala Harris's her missteps, if you will, during the presidential run?
So, Ken, he talked about that moment in the 2019 debates when the candidates were asked to raise their hand if they would want to get rid of private health insurance. Harris, of course, raised her hand at that moment. He says that that's a time when she forgot what her advisors were telling her to do, to be more moderate. Says that showed America that she was much more left-leaning. Said that's not the candidate that America wanted at that time in Kamala Harris.
We've seen a lot of politicians over the recent history make a lot of mistakes by saying things they shouldn't have. Kenny, thank you for that.